Where are you going?
Somerset.
It's over 40 years in my ownership. Enjoyed every minute of it.
Welcome to the Milmo Wanderlust channel, where adventure begins. I'm going to start this video going back in time. This was actually just over a year ago when Howard and I went down to pick up his new Laverda. We went down to visit Ray and his wife in Somerset. We had a van hired, we'd stopped overnight, the deal was made, and here we are collecting the Laverda and putting it in the bike. It was a bit of a sad day for Ray. He'd had it a long time, but he was glad it was going to a good guy who was going to make use of it. Happy Howard. He was at home, proud owner of his new Laverda. He couldn't believe that he'd bought one. Smile says everything. Beautiful bike. Hey, the history man. And it had a few problems. The paintwork needed some attention. It was going to be a soft restoration. Here's him showing off the tailpiece. Done a great job sanding it down in his garage and just spraying it with a normal spray can. He went to a local garage for restoration. A55 motorcycles, I believe. P times. Oh, a nice breakfast to start me off.
Where are you going?
Somerset.
Somerset.
Yeah, we head to Newport tonight, and it's kind of an hour and a half there and an hour and a half back tomorrow.
How many miles is it?
To
Somerset.
I'm not sure. 160, I think, to Newport where we're going.
As with any adventure, it starts just outside your front door. Joining me on today's adventure is the history man Milmo. Here we go. Oh, there's Susie, the Laverda, perched outside his bungalow there.
Oh well, start of the trip. We're going to take Sophia, my Laverda, back to the man who used to own it. It'd be a nice thing for him to see it finished.
Yeah.
So I'm pleased.
It was a great trip when we went to pick it up as well. So we went down, picked her up in a van. There was a bit of a story to that, a few prangs and God knows what, but we got there. I'm really excited to take it back down, and I think he's going to be over in the moon, and I think it's a wonderful thing that you're doing.
Yeah, all the way to Somerset.
Let's go.
He did own the bike 43 years.
Yeah, so he's rather passionate, I guess. What a beautiful bike.
She sounds gorgeous. So we're on the outskirts of Rhyl, my hometown, and we're just heading into the countryside. We're aiming for the A55. The mountain you can see to the right hand side is actually a Bronze Age hill fort as well, Moel Haraethog. There we go. Let's start picking up some speed now. A55 is the main artery which goes through the whole of North Wales. Take the merge and head off towards Wrexham. Nice sweeping bend on this merge. Don't know how we do it, but we got beautiful weather again for this ride. Clearly the Laverda is purring away. Let's see if we can't get a better look. On the outskirts of Chester, time to take ourselves off the A55 and onto the A483. Now there's an adventure we had that you need to check out. Now I had plenty of cameras on this trip and the new camera on my chin, but I still had technical issues. It seems that the SD cards, the memory cards that I bought, were absolutely dire. So a lot of footage didn't get captured properly. I've now invested in new super duper SD cards, so hopefully our future adventures will be captured to the full. Although we're on a major route, just look at the countryside around us. Wales is a wonderful place. If you don't live in Wales, you certainly need to visit it a lot more often than you are doing. This one is the River Dee we're crossing. A lovely wide road, this road, and give plenty of opportunity for overtaking if you need to. Here we go. Another beautiful river crossing. It's a lot higher than it looks on the video. It's a spectacular view. Ruby is purring, just had its service. Picked her up the day before the ride. Howard's going to be leading the way to Church Stretton. He knows the way very well, and then I'll take over after Church Stretton using the sat nav. Man politely waiting for me on the side there, and we're just going to head through the town and start into the countryside proper. So there you go, always make your own decisions. I decided not to follow the history man at this point because I couldn't see beyond him. So it'd be a couple of miles before I could get past and catch him up. Well, there's no rush. You just want to make sure you arrive safely, isn't it? Here's my opportunity now to catch up. Like the couple of locals were trying to overtake each other and mess about on the road, and one completely lost it and went into the hedge. Everyone was safe and sound, but I think his car was a bit worse for wear. This is our first stop now at Church Stretton. Opportunity to stretch our legs and get a brew. Find some appropriate parking, and here we go. It was a nice stretch, wasn't it?
Been about 20 years since I've been here.
Had a lovely conversation with the owner of the store, Nigel. Gave us a free cup of coffee. We must have been there 45 minutes or so, nattering away. What a great guy. If you're ever in the Church Stretton area, take a look. He's got some beautiful motorbikes in there. Time for a quick top up before we carry on. So you want me to go in front now, yeah? I do love riding a bike. I get so excited. I'm like a teenager, man. We didn't actually pop into Church Stretton, but if you just go over the railway line, there's some beautiful cafes up the hill, a gorgeous church, and an art gallery as well. Lots of local shops, knickknacks and antiques, etc. Came to see the Craven Arms Hotel in such a state, all boarded up. Been like that for a few years now. Well, this is where we jump, flip.
You're knackered.
Very.
My legs up.
And I'm busted for a pee.
She did well. Not bad for 42 years old.
Here we are at the old barn.
What was the village? Oh, he's only just asked and he's forgotten. God, he's old.
Shut your face.
Beautiful place.
Yeah.
Lovely trip.
Yeah.
Good stop in Church Stretton. Met a lovely guy in Superbikes.
Yeah, Superbike Church Stretton.
And then straight here. Excellent.
Yeah. Straight here in an elbow.
Nice roads. Good drive. Howard's trying to beat the sat nav with his head. I'm not sure he's winning though.
I've won.
I'll let him win.
We're just chilling out in the sun garden. Had to have the obligatory photo at the front. And then the next day we headed off to meet Rhyl. Look at his face. He was so elated that we'd turned up with his Laverda. 42 or 43 years he'd had that bike.
But that's why I let it go in the end, because I knew
Gotta keep it going.
that, you know, just the tour rates we'll have to use otherwise. Yeah.
And then I started looking, and I'd seen yours before, and I thought, yeah, it's still going for sale. But I didn't know where Stowgoods it was.
Well,
It's a good truck.
in 1981 or two, and it's over 40 years in my ownership. Enjoyed every minute of it. Got a lot of history, a lot of memories, and I hope Howard has a lot more memories to enjoy with it. Yeah.
You're a natural. Do you know what? Tom Cruise, better look out. You're on your way to Hollywood.
Oh yeah. And anyway,
Just lost in conversation and memories that Ray's got of that bike.
Roll like that.
Yeah, I had no confidence in it at all.
These are cracking tyres.
Yeah. It's the best I found. Because, you know, if you've got no confidence, well, I'll tell you.
I'm in a
Hey!
History man has bad knees and he was desperate for the loo. Look at this buffet they've prepared for us. Anyway, on the way back we hit Cheddar Gorge. Unfortunately I can't show you that. And we're just filling up at the Cheddar petrol station at the bottom of the gorge. We didn't follow the M5 up to Cheddar Gorge. We took a nice, beautiful scenic route. Proved a bit tiring, but it was well worth it. Cheeky little nibble. And a cheeky little pint. We're elated. And Ray sent us the most beautiful text message. What a great guy. On the way back, we stopped at the Sorrelandsage, quite by accident, really. Look at this for a tea garden. Freshly baked scones and clotted cream with a loose leaf tea. Gorgeous. Sun still blazing down. There's shine there. Oh, that sorts it. Always a fashion starter, oh, Howard. We came back a different route and we came back through Llangollen, so we're at the top of the Horseshoe Pass now, another famous section of road with the Trevor rocks in the background there. $490 miles completed. What a trip. And Ray sent us another great text message. Just goes to show it was worth the effort.
Well, I really enjoyed the ride. It was a great couple of days away, let alone anything else. How was it on the Laverda?
It was a bit hard for an old gentleman like myself. I don't remember it being that hard. But to be fair, I was thrilled to death. The torque of the engine and the ability of it to just nip round roundabouts and stuff. Not much gear changing. Remember, it's a right-hand gear change, and I've been riding bikes with a left-hand gear change for years.
Ouch.
We passed through Stretton.
Yeah.
We had a brew there in Superbikes by the service station, just by the railway station, Stretton. A chap called Nigel, I think it was. Excellent company. We made us a free brew and we sat and talked, and he looked at the bikes and we looked at his bikes. Kelvin sat on an old FS1E.
I did my first bike. He was great though, Nigel, wasn't he?
Yeah,
That
lovely.
FS1E is surprisingly small. You told me that the gear lever was like £600 pull.
The clutch lever weighs about 15 pounds on a pull, and my hand was struggling a bit.
It was a great drive down though, wasn't it? The roads were brilliant.
The roads were superb.
Yeah, and then we stopped just outside Newtown. Newtown, not Newport, wasn't it? Newtown. In an old barn, the Old Barn Hotel. It was nice, wasn't it?
The Old Barn Hotel, Llanmartin. I highly recommend it. Beautiful place.
Yeah, food was great. Place was brilliant. Owner was amazing.
Staff were great.
Breakfast out of this world, the full English.
Yeah, and the Doom Bar was superb. They keep a good bar.
Doom Bar Zero was superb as well, by the way. And then then after rising in Newtown, and we were a bit worse for wear, we decided to head out the next day to meet Ray in Somerset. What's the town he lives in? Stourgussie, yeah.
Just outside Bridgewater.
Which was a bit further than I thought, but it was a nice ride out, an hour and a bit.
And went across the new Prince of Wales bridge.
Yes.
Or newish. My bike was running a bit low on juice.
I forgot we meant to call in a petrol station.
I only get about 100 miles for a tank. So we called at the petrol station. Of course, it was motorway prices. £26 to fill the bike. It's only a 19-litre tank. Ah.
Yeah, and then we got to Stour Gussie.
Yep.
Gussie, my pronunciation. And Ray was there. His face was a picture, wasn't it?
He'd owned the bike for 43 years. He was a mechanic and he loved it. Him and his wife, it was a major part of their family. And I thought it would be nice that once it was on and running, we would take it back and show. Yeah.
Be quiet, Jono.
Be quiet, Jono. Take it back and show him what we'd done, the amount of restoration I'd done, the paintwork and such. And he was absolutely thrilled to death.
Yeah, there was hugs all round, and
Yeah.
they'd laid on a buffet. They'd been out special to treat us.
Yeah.
And on the way back, we decided to try Cheddar Gorge, which isn't in the footage because another technical issue. And we went via Cheddar Gorge on the way back. I'll definitely be going back there again. That was brilliant. And then ride home.
Yeah, the ride home was excellent.
On the way back, though, we stopped at a cracking cafe. We stopped at the Sage and Sorrel. Where was that? What was that crossroads you said? The Trumpet?
The Trumpet Inn crossroads, just outside Ledbury. Across the road is the Sorrel, Sage and Sorrel Café. Don't go in the garage area. He doesn't like parking there. But we had a wonderful cake and coffee and sat in the sunshine. It was lovely.
Clotted cream scone, nice.
It was so hot I had to put a glove on my head to stop it burning.
Baldy. Yeah, that's my time to come. Yeah, and then we stopped at a Dobby's on the way back, a typical one, and couldn't resist another cream scone. And then basically it was uneventful on the way home, wasn't it? It was a great ride.
I noticed when we were at the Sage and Sorrel that I'd had a little leak, and I checked round, and I wasn't sure if it was my left-hand fork stonction, or whether it was the disc brake. And it was only after we got back, a day or two after I'd recovered, I stripped the brake and found it was leaking. But I'd got a spare seal, believe it or not, from when it was restored. So I was chuffed.
Yeah, all repaired and ready to go. Ready for the next adventure.
Oh, yes.
Which we're working on. We'll get there.
Yeah, still recovering from this one. 490-mile trip, all in over 3 days. Lovely weather. We had the best weather ever.
Yeah, adventures just outside your front door. Just get out there. You don't have to go far and have a great time.